All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Community Fitness Program sponsored by U Chicago Medicine's Urban Health Initiative in partnership with Body Parts Fitness. Thank you for joining us this morning as Mr. Jason Easterly will leading us through today's exercise.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. From the West Coast, uh, today's workout finds me in California, so it's a little bit early for me, so which is awesome because I have the gym all to myself. I don't think anybody's going to be coming in here at 6 a.m. to get a workout here. And where am I at? San Francisco. So, what will you need today? Light to medium weights. We were just talking about this before the class actually started. So we're going to be working the arms, obviously working the legs, and then you'll also need a chair because I got a couple of chair activities that we're going to work on when we. Matter of fact, we'll do a lot of chair stuff for the better part of the workout. So for those that have mobility challenges or really just don't feel like standing up for today's activity, we're going to spend a lot of time here working on some of the chair stuff. Now that I have a chair readily available here in my gym. And then you will also need, as we talked about before the class started, either a long stick, something along these lines, or if you don't have it, which some people may not have, shower rods work. Don't take the shower rod off of don't take the curtains off the shower rod. The alternative would be to get a broom or broomstick and take the broom portion off or leave it on. What are we going to be doing with that? You'll find out when we get there. So that being said, if you have all your equipment in place, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and get started with that 5-minute warm up. We'll start that off 5 minutes. Give ourselves a little bit of music to start this day. And of course, this is the one time that my phone asks me for the password as opposed to just looking at me and starting it up. Such is life. Let's stand up. Get that walk in. Exploding all about it. Keep those arms moving back and forth. If this case is a little bit too aggressive, no worries. Do your best to get the rest. We got less than 30 seconds, and then we're going to stop into those suitcase squats. We don't have to worry about grabbing suitcases. We're just going to squat it out. We got just over 10 seconds. So we pop into those squats. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet slightly wider than the toes, slightly different than knees. We're going to roll down nice and slow. And back up. Each and every time you go down, try to go a little bit lower. Find a pace that's comfortable for you. We got less than 10. We're going to go into the world famous Dr. Bradley, also known as the modified jumping jack. How does that look? Standing up like tall. Coming out. Going back and forth. Overachievers, if you want to get that full jumping jack in, feel free to go ahead and do so. I'm going to hang out here for another 15 seconds or so. My overachievers for these last 15, got to pick that pace up a little bit. Let's say that that's cardio. Grab our vertical jump rope. Get that Rocky Balboa thing going on. Feel free to do so. If you want to pick that pace up, you can as well. All we're trying to do is get that blood pumping. We got less than 10 seconds. job. Nice job. Let's start to stretch things out. We'll start with the upper body and then we'll circle back to the lower body. We're going to take that leg off. Bring it all the way over to this. Bring it behind you. Other arm. Bring it behind. We're going to do some knee stretch. We're going to stretch out that little, like the upper back. We're going to take our hands, flap them like so. Bring them behind you. Push down. Now, all the way up. Roll them shoulders forward. Come back when you start. And all the way up. You touch them down with both hands. Flap together. Go ahead and get those hip flexors opened up. We're going to take those left legs, pick it up, and open. Right, keeping it open. I'm going to get this going for a few seconds before we put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. Bring that left leg in now. You feel it all through here. Almost all. Almost all. Job. Job. Turn the timer on. Now, you've got those weights. Go ahead and grab them. And put the next to your chair. We're going to work on activities inside our chair today. On the arm and on the leg. You're welcome. I have one of these in my home studio, so got one here. I will take use of it. So, what I want you to focus on to start off with for the arm activity, making sure your back is pressed up against the back of the chair. When we're doing these activities, and I want you to lean it forward, because that'll add additional strain to your back and you'll end up with it. So make sure you've got that back nice and flush up against the back of whatever chair you're working on. Preferably something that doesn't have armrests because we're going to be working our arms through here and through here. All right. So it's going to modify a few of the activities that we typically do in an arm set. You usually go with those bicep curls where we're standing. Now we're actually going to sit. Right? I'm going to focus on the first 30 seconds. Bicep curls. Alternating the arms back and forth. Then we're going to switch it up a little bit. As you open your legs, and we're going to stay with that bicep press. So we're going to place this arm right inside the knee and just kind of focus in on one arm. And then for the last 30 seconds, you get it. I like to call this bicep attack, right? We're going to get these going for 30. Then we're going to switch it up to isolating on the right side. And then we're going to switch up isolating on the left side. And then what we'll do is I'll change it up a little bit for that middle section. We won't come back to you, but you'll see it as you get here. Make sure you've got something that you can manage your bicep curls with. Make sure it's not too aggressive. We have 3 minutes to work before we get to our boxing. Turn on the clock. Let's go. Alternating bicep curls, alternating seated bicep curls. Start right now. Easy pace. So we're going to isolate one arm and really kind of tax it out in this next section. All right, let's start with the right. Hold the legs. Try to make sure you got nice, clean pulls all the way up and all the way back. You got a mirror, like that form. All right, let's switch the arms up. Okay, just over 10 seconds. All right, so now we're going to take that same weight and we're going to get those triceps extended. If you need to balance that arm or support it, this is a perfectly legal move. I try not to do it. See all, I don't want to cover up my face. Just in case you're looking and want to hear what I'm or see what I'm saying. Nice job. Now let's switch it up. Other side. A great self check for these is to make sure that the weight coming behind that head. Now, if you've got a high back chair, like I do, that might be a little challenging. Do your best. Forget the rest. All right. Now we're going to finish up. I kind of went rogue here, but I want us to keep taxing those biceps. It's a quick press. Take that weight. Just press it over your head. Again, make sure that back is nice and flush. Up the back there. Down. I'm coming out to the chair. Gonna push my arm to the side and come back to it. Time for us to get that boxing ring. Left foot forward, right foot back. The weights out the way so you don't have any accidents. Left foot forward, right foot back. Bounce out. Bounce out. All right. So now we're getting ready for the move. The moves will be pretty straightforward. We're going to run the 6. All right. Haven't run the 6 in a while. One of my favorite routines in boxing. It's a really great warm up, especially if you're going into a boxing class where you're going to be running the 6 at any point in time anyway. What is running the 6? Happy that you asked. Jab cross. All right. We've got that for the first 30 seconds. Just 1s and 2s. Because I got a lot of room here in my studio, I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to move around a little bit. Hopefully you'll do the same. Then we'll go into 3s and 4s, right, for the next 30 seconds. Then we have 5s and 6s for the next 30 seconds. Right. Let's get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have about 15 seconds. We got our 3s and 4s next for the next 30. 15 seconds. Last 30, we're gonna get those uppercuts, okay? That's nice and tall. In seconds. All right, we're back to the ones and twos. Some movement around. You can keep that wrong. Bring the punches back to the face after each and every one. Two more. We got the threes and fours next. Keep that movement going. Bring the punches back. The face after each and every one. Make sure those hooks are at 90 degrees. Two more. All right, we got those uppercuts. Let's go. In seconds. Good job. Good job. All right, take a breath. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Let's get ready to get to that core. Now, when we started the class, I asked everyone to grab a broomstick or a shower rod, something that looks comparable to this. Now we're going to find out why. So what I want you to do, and it's okay if you've got the broomstick portion or the broom portion of your broomstick hanging over here. It'll be fine. You'll be nice. What we're going to do is we're going to take that stick behind our head. We're going to twist. Want to make sure that your feet slightly wide like your shoulders, standing up nice and tall, and we're going to twist it out. Then what we're going to do is take that same stick, keep it behind us. We're going to get that modified with one. Now, rolling back up. What are we doing? Working on the core, obviously, with the front twist. But what we're also going to do is stretch out that back with those good mornings. Out of it here, and it's going straight down and coming back up again. We only got 2 moves today for the core with our broomstick / shower rod / workout. A little bit of additional information on these. If you have something that's got a little bit of weight to it, that's better. Not a tremendous amount. I mean, I know sometimes like this one, I think is 5 or 10 pounds. I wouldn't go any heavier than 10 pounds for your respective broomstick / shower rod / workout stick. Let's get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy twist. Time for these twists. Nice job. All right, let's get our modified good morning then. Down. And up. Up. Down. Up. Down. Go back to those trunk twists. Nice easy twist. We got 10 seconds. Awesome. Go back to the good morning. Second round. 15 seconds. All right, let's get one more round of those trunk twists in. We got about 10 seconds. All right, let's go back down for that good morning. Last 30 seconds of the first round core. Feel a little bit of that back stretch as you're going down and coming back up again, taking your time with each and every move. Less than 10. Broomstick, flash, power rods, flash workout bars. Don't take them too far. We'll be seeing them again. Okay. Awesome. Go ahead and get your chairs back out. We're going to go back and work on our legs here. And you're saying how you work your chairs with the legs. Let's get the chair. Let's find out. Weights will be optional for these moves. Yeah. So okay. Same rules apply. Back is nice and flush up against the back of your chair. And the first move we're going to do is just going to focus in on coming up and coming back down. Now, if you have a chair that has the armrest, that's fantastic, even better. If you have one without, then I want you, especially if you have mobility issues, to really take your time focusing on getting up. It'd be even better if you had something that you could, hold on to as you're coming up and coming back down. How are we working this? Simply, we have to come back up and back down again. But I mentioned the weights are optional because if you want to hold on to some weights, if you got something that's light or medium, that you can hold on to where you're coming up and coming back down, fantastic. Then the next 30 seconds, we're just going to work on leg raises. So sitting here, bringing the left leg up, bringing the right leg up. I screwed all that up because it was my right leg and my left leg. I'm going to move the chair back a little bit so you can see what I want your feet and legs to look like. Okay. We're going to bring that leg up, hold for a second. Bring this leg up, hold for a second. Hold, hold. Then, for the last 30 seconds, bring the knee up. Not bent. Bring the knee up. That's it. So, again, if you want to be an overachiever and you want to go ahead and work with the weights for those sitting up and coming back down, feel free to do so. But for the first 30 seconds, we're up and we're back down. Next 30, we're doing leg lifts. Last 30, we're doing knee raises. That's it, that's all. Got it. Let's get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down. Back up again. Lowering ourselves down. Back up. Down. And up. That noise you heard were my knees. They're creaking. As you're bringing yourself down and back up, don't plop down. I want you to really focus in on bringing yourself down nice and slow, making it roll down and back up. Let's get those leg raises then. Right leg, and then my right and my left now. Left leg. Try to get up and hold it for a second or so. You want to make it longer. Again, keeping that back nice and flush up against the back of your chair. Now we're bringing those knees up. A little bit of an easier move, but you should notice that these knee raises now focus in on stretching out those hips. Also, try not to shift that weight too much back and forth. I see myself doing it. But you know what? Let me talk to that guy in the mirror, tell him to get it together. All right, we're back to sitting and standing. Okay? So we're up and back down. As always, you need that support. Take a moment to go and grab something if you don't have it already. Controlled raise, controlled lowering. No plopping. Get one more. Nice. Okay, get the leg raises. You feel a little bit of a stretch there too. You're getting that leg all the way out. One more on this left side. Now, get those knee raises. And you can see I'm not going very high, just trying to get enough of a raise where the foot is off the ground. We're feeling that stretch in those hips. Easy work. Easy work. Give yourself enough room. It is time to box. We are now in a rumble round. We're going to build up a combination, then we'll go into the official rumble section. All right. Left foot forward, right foot back. I want you to throw a jab, put a twist, 2, 3, and shift that weight like so. We're going to add a little bit of defense. All right. Jab, twist, 2, 3. And then we're just going to go underneath the rope. So imagine there's a rope in the middle of the rope, and we're just going to come underneath it. That's too aggressive. Feel free to go down and back up. Or if you just need the knees are telling you, no, then jab, twist, 2, 3, and stay where you are. Overachievers, jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. All right. Then we're going to go 5, 6, 3, 4. Okay. And we got that whole thing together. So first 30 seconds, jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. First 30 seconds. Next 30 seconds, 5, 6, 3, 4. 9 degrees on those 3s and 4s. Coming from the bottom to the top for the 5s and 6s, making it nice and pretty. Let's get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 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 One more. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. All right. 5, 6, 3, 4. Here we go. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. One more. 5, 6, 3, 4. Let's put it all together. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Again, jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Again, jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. One more. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Let's stop that 5, 6, 3, 4, and let's go with our jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. Jab, twist, 2, 3, and under. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. Jab, twist, 2, 3, and under. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Here we go. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. Keep it going. 5, 6, 3, 4. Yes, I picked the pace up. 6, 3, 4. You got it. You got it. Let's put it all together. Let's make it pretty. Do your best to get the rest. 1, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Again, jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. One more. Jab, twist, 2, 3, up and under. 5, 6, 3, 4. That was fun. That was fun. Let's come back to that breath. Get ready for that rumble round. All right. You know what happens here. Speed versus power. Okay. This time we're going power versus speed. Why? Why not? All right. For the power, we're going to go up, up. Okay. So we got big 5s, big 6s. I want you to really focus in on the legs actually getting some work, especially given the fact we've been sitting in the chair for the better part of the workout today. So those legs are fresh and ready to go. All right. Boom. Boom. Really focusing on doing some damage to your opponent. All right. Then for that speed, we're going to keep it in that same format. But the difference is going to be we're going to shift from to. So we're taking 5s and 6s with power, 5s and 6s with speed. I'll go ahead and grab myself some coffee, pack my bags, get ready for my next trip, come back, and then we'll go and do it all over again. Power, 5, 6s, speed, 5, 6s, you versus you, rinse and repeat, and we'll come back to our broomstick. 3, 2, 1, let's go. $15 seconds. Okay, let's shift that into speed now. Overachievers. You can give me a little bit of a bend in those knees. Rolling the shoulders, rolling the shoulders. 15 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. You versus you. Go get it. 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 Make sure you're mixing those moves up. We're not doing the same thing over and over and over again. Switching things around, moving around from time to time. Got 15 seconds. Keep it going. We got 5 seconds to go back to that power versus speed. Nice. Come on, let's get back in. We got 90 seconds of work. Let them pay. Stop. Put that speed in there. Roll those shoulders. Keep it going. Keep it going. We got 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. This is you. This is you. Switch those moves up. We've done that 1 flip, 2, 3, up and under. That's the move. Put that in here. Or if you just want to kind of roll with those up and unders back and forth, mix it up. Try to put some 1s and 2s in there, some 3, 4s and 5s and 6s. We ran the 6 earlier today, so you know all the punches. If you want to throw a kick in there, keep moving. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Nice job. Here he comes again with that broomstick slash down rod slash workout stick. So we're going to switch it up a little bit with the move. Instead of doing the twist all the way around, I want you to twist your back like so. Now, if you've seen that move and you said absolutely not, you know your back, because I've always said you listen to you first, then you listen to me. For those that feel that they can do it, have the ability to do so, we're just twisting here, here. For any golfers that I have out there, absolutely excellent move for that golf swing. All right. We're just gonna knock these out for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go back to our good morning. Down and back up. And we'll come back to that golfer stretch again. Those are the 2 moves. That's how we're gonna finish our class. Let's make it pretty. Golfer swings for 30. Good morning for 30. Then we're off to the next thing. Especially given I can grab my broomstick slash down rod. Keep the feet nice and flat. Less than 10. Back up. That's all that I can do. You're to pursue, but just say, look, yeah, but don't. 15 seconds. All right, back that golf stretch. 15 seconds. Go back down for that good morning. Ten seconds. Final 60 seconds. Try to keep those feet nice and flat too as you're doing these. You don't want to see the feet start to shift their position. Everything stays nice and square from the waist down. Waist above. Get those good mornings in for our last 30 seconds. Ten. That is your bell. That is your workout. This is my breadstick.
A whole lot. Down to religion, but I know God. They didn't want to put me in a bow tie.
That completes our class. We'll get a quick stretch in with the upper body. I think you stretched out that lower body pretty well with that. I'm really slash shower slash workout skill. Bring it behind you. Bring it behind you. That's it. That's all. My name is Jason Easterman. This is Body Parts Fitness, the San Francisco edition. Now I'll turn it over to the lovely Ms. Jones.